by the judge who informed us that he would like you to come in here. However, he would ask you to leave your phone in here because there was previous video showing all your court hearings and all your property. That's all he's asking.
Butt ass naked.
Here, it'll be left with deputies.
Butt ass naked.
Butt ass naked. We're just saying your property.
So be specific. He gave a suggestion, just like I would say to you. If he is a civilian, he asked you from the capacity of a civilian. He did not ask you from the capacity of a judge. He did not, because he knows better. Gerard T. Davillo is not stupid. And I know that he is not stupid. And I know that he would do the appropriate thing if it was legal. You all do not want a paper trail, and you are bullying me right now.
This in about 2 minutes.
Who are you to be talking to me like that?
I'm just telling you what's going on. They're going to start in 2 minutes with or without you.
Okay.
If you want to come in, give your deputies all your stuff. Otherwise, you're not getting in and you're going to miss the hearing.
These are not my deputies allowing him to do that.
His rules.
You made it, you made it, you made it. Hey. What?
Your relation.
Sure is.
We would like you to attend the hearing. However, the judge asked you to leave your property, your suitcase, and your backpack behind.
That is illegal.
How is it illegal?
He did not give any orders. I do not have to leave my.
He can state
But
the rules.
you lied and said that it was on writing, but you got a piece of paper that you tried to trick me on.
It's not a court writing, but I was instructed.
Well, let me read it. Let me read it.
I showed it to you previously.
I did not. You held it from me. I want to read it.
It specifically states. Are you going to read it, or are you trying to?
Oh, I can read well.
Specifically states. It asks you.
No, it says, good afternoon. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. It said, oh, good. Good afternoon. We have a hearing with Jasmine Renee Davis tomorrow at 11 o'clock. You didn't even put AM or PM. We are going to need deputies in here. We also need them before, may need them before she even makes it into the courtroom. Last time she was here, she had her phone on the bench live streaming the hearing on Facebook Live, so the judge would not allow any of her belongings in the courtroom, and he would like her phone, I'm trying to read, I know how to read, would like her phone turned over to the deputy for duration of the hearing. Who wrote this? No, I can't see it. No, that did not. The judge ain't gonna refer. No, who did that come from? Because that looked like some kill orders.
How?
Look how it was written.
It asks you two.
That is not professionally written. That did not come from anybody qualified to be in this courtroom. Y'all hire anybody around here. What else did that say?
So I'm gonna ask you,
that was not from Gerard.
Let
me hear him say it. Let me hear him say
He's not
it.
gonna come out. He already started the hearing at this point.
He was not even at the bench. Are you doing, what is that called? Obstruction?
It's not obstruction.
You said that he started the hearing. He is not even at the bench.
He told you 2 minutes ago they're going to start the hearing.
Okay, let me see. Open the door.
We're not going to open the door.
Oh, no.
We're asking.
You don't even know me. Come on, you know this one.
Yeah. If you just leave your stuff out here, we can get you in there.
Why?
That's it. And it's going to sit with us. We're watching it right here. Nobody's going to.
Why do I need to surrender my stuff? I represent myself in this case. Okay, then, so I need all my
You
stuff.
can take your paperwork.
I need all, and I need my devices. Do they all have computers and stuff?
They said that you're recording something. And they want
I don't care. I have my device. I have my notes. I represent myself. I represent myself.
The order's the courtroom, so.
I represent myself. They've been doing this. That's why they gave me a guardian ad litem in a different case and a court-appointed attorney so that I cannot fight for myself. What's the court case number? I want a complaint number for this. For this whole incident? No, I'm talking about a complaint number for this. I know y'all working on this. What is the case number? Y'all looking to arrest me at this hearing or something? So what is this about? Why do y'all have to, y'all literally see them, write it down. He could talk and you could talk too at the same time. Because y'all bogus for dumbass. But why they treat me so bad? They try to do this behind closed doors. I just dealt with some shit downstairs. They tried that Emily tried to lie and say that I would not be able to see my documents. You know what? They trying to treat it like I'm dead, like I'm a silent observer. They moving all this stuff through the courts. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. This stuff is gonna be on YouTube.
Here's our
Okay.
number.
They moving it through the courts as if I was dead, and then they're trying to do guardianship of my son, but they're doing it in broad daylight like this. A lot of the stuff that they're doing is inappropriate, okay? They cannot take my parental rights unless I was dead,
The hearing is
and they're
started.
trying to make me mentally
The hearing
ill.
has started.
Trying to. They're asking you to follow 2 simple rules. Leave your phone behind, and then leave your backpack and luggage. They'll let you go in the hearing, but they do not want you to have electronic devices. That's all they're asking. The judge can set his own rules in his own courtroom.
What if you all bug my shit and put a traffic
We're
device?
not gonna touch it.
I don't trust it because you're lying. How you taking it for him but not for me? That shows you that y'all don't have jurisdiction over me. That you would have his back but not even stand
We
here.
have jurisdiction in the courthouse.
Okay,
We
but
were
you took
instructed
his
by a
side.
judge.
That was you did not. It was show me the name on that paper. The way that they wrote it, you can tell that they're fighting me. Because you know what? Them lazy clerks, she didn't even return my fucking voicemail to reschedule the court date. And she don't do her work. And she knows that I submit all kind of stuff. They don't address it because she's not doing her. Oh well, you are wasting time. You are. You are. Yes. Don't blame me. Don't blame me.
We're working to our duty right now. We're working.
What is it called?
Courthouse security.
So what is this called? A stakeout? Where you pretending to do something, but you're looking for something else? I haven't found going in today. A warrant for my arrest, right? But I'm gonna stand on my own 2 feet because what y'all doing is a crime.
You're the one that's not allowing yourself to go in.
That's a lie. Don't try to tell me that. Quit taping you? I'm not taping you. Quit stoning me. Quit trying to bore me up to a cross.
We're asking you to leave your property and go inside
This
the
nigga
hearing.
just told me I was done. If I can dance on motherfucking Facebook, I can show say hi to my son and dad. You know they're doing something wrong. They want to tell me eat done. Nigga, that money in the back goddamn good, is it? Or is it the bitches that's doing this? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna send him a letter, and I'm gonna request a record. And if he deny it, I'm gonna ask that he be reviewed. I have repeatedly submitted stuff to the Judicial Commission about him because I'm trying to understand. He won't even hear me, and for him to let his clerk do this illegal stuff, it's inappropriate. You all are making it impossible, and done how? I don't have to keep fighting this dumbass fight like this. They all know that. Now it's up to them to prove themselves. And I'm fucking stupid. I'm gonna sit here and y'all be fucking stupid. Fuck this shit. Y'all make any more sense. Here. Leave my shit right here.
Do you have any other?
What? No,
Why don't we just move this over there real quick? You heard yourself talk better. All your stuff's right here. We took it out of the roadway.
Because they like this whole place. When I was at 6 months, I was like 167. And also was a white woman walked into my yard and kidnapped my son out of my yard. Okay? They no human development son came, okay, and they blamed me. I was really charged from the police department. My son's dad was there, and my dad was there. I was moving my hair get ready to go to the my dad's sister. And that woman stole my son. And she was with me. I was my yard, out of my house. Because when she see me pull up, she turned my son and knocked on my garage door and called the police. I was charged for it. Okay? They got their trying to steal my son since he was born at reading system. All these motherfucking paperwork and all of that stuff has been unlawful. It's not true. A lot of stuff that they are doing, that's just wrong. I shoot people, Chelsea Walton, Kevin Ebner, and the condo, or what about New York City? They was talking women and children horizon. I had a house at 6542 Avenue. They did a clear and that women and children horizon forced me to be able and mentally ill with a house. Okay, what about my dad? What's next? My dad owned his house outright. Okay, my dad had to go through different rehabilitation. It was time for him to leave. His insurance is no longer paid $300 a day. Okay, they were going to pay for therapy, but they were not going to pay for that morning. I had a house. My dad had a house. The North County told me to let my dad stay there with a car. There's more insurance. My dad did not qualify for state insurance. Okay. They broke my dad to stay up and tried to tell me to give all she could give my dad paid off for all he owed. All he was supposed to pay every month with me every year was $92,000 in property tax. cards are all paid off, all of this stuff. Okay? I promise you. They try to get it before they stole it, however, however they try to do it, okay? To hand over the stuff to the Department of Children and Family Services, which is all of this, okay? I said, I'm not thinking about that until I need insurance. He has his own insurance. And they said, well, you sign over and look at his bank account. We're gonna look at it all stuff. And all you have to do is if he's gonna stay there and recite it, then that's all you need to do. I'm not doing it. So then what they did was, God was from the American Public Insurance. They billed my dad $26,000. And they billed me $22,000. And I told them, I had not my dad on Sunday. They called the police, the sheriff's department came and arrested her. So that is true. When they were fighting in front of my dad, kicked my dad out, and would not let them bring my dad out. They stole $26,000. They were my dad, they were on stolen house. I was there. What was it about? They called it, I don't know what it's called. So I had to rest. I had to hurry up and try to sell the house to get something to be able to put us in a position somewhere else. Okay? And Johnny Church came along somehow and bought the house, let me cash in, but we lied. We bought the second house for $30,000 with only, we said that he was going to have me. Terrell, I was married to Terrell Evermore at the time, my son, Tyrell Evermore, my daughter at the time, Jasmine Davis, and my dad, Jasmine Davis, to go and work over in another country, like, learn about God in another country. Okay? So it would have been all my working, not to be employed with me, but it would have been like a traveling thing. And he told me, he offered it to me. That's the only reason why. But he lied to me. He stole back my house, he stole all kinds of shit. He rushed me, they tore up the floors before the whole thing was up. They tore up the ceiling, the whole ceiling of the house. I had to tell them, I did not even myself, but I had to know what I did. I didn't know what the house was. She was right there. It's the same woman. Now we can look into a management. I still have to test the management. Because my dad is here, okay? They lied and said I can't do this. And then they put in the paperwork, the text put in the paperwork that I didn't pick up some paperwork. They told me the fact that I couldn't get the schedule, okay? So she told me that we get her children stolen from her from the business children and family services and all that. Her mom came over there and I didn't even come home and they They tore the door up, did all kinds of shit, called police on me, filed reports, they received information on me. This information is going to take me out in many ways. If it wasn't going to be for the nursing home, it would take me from the marriages and all of that stuff. It was some other issues that they didn't do, okay? So the judge wouldn't even let me put writing with words in his head. They wouldn't even let me put writing helmet on the conviction. He was sitting right there. Why don't you want to write to be on conviction? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep interviewing their children. So this is what they did to me. Yes. This why is that you guys are trying to do all the stuff and treat me like I'm fucked up out here. And that I am not doing what I'm supposed to do. And y'all sitting here knowing that you did wrong. You participated in a serious crime today. You know what crime you participated in. So you don't have to go home. Oh, no, this could be right. I'm not going to write it all. You just know that you know what you do, right? Whether you didn't have to participate in the crime. Okay, so that means if somebody was in this area, apparently I learning at the corner, right? So how are you not participating?
We were asked by the judge to have a
Right, yeah.
they have some bigger stuff. They want you to bring properties because they have some. Like some studios they passed through. That's all they want to do. Your phone outside your stuff. It's watched by deputies, so you know it's a new year. If you have notes for the future, put it on a piece of paper so you can print it out. Because they're probably going to ask sometime in the future. You can bring your own notes and stuff. That's all they're asking.
That definitely should definitely be there. It said I was going to close the meeting. Thank you. So they decided to appoint Armin from my son to my mom.
I don't know what they put
This
there.
here, this is the fucking paperwork. I want you to make copies of this. I want you to pass it to the doc.
We can't do that.
Yes, you can. I'm gonna submit everything.
You can bring it on your own.
Because this is the thing. I have fought my ass off for my paper. I have nothing in there said that I ever refused. I don't care about my paper. I don't even fucking deal with my mom. They could at least fucking put joint or whatever. I mean, they said that I cannot even fucking participate in school. They submitted unlawful individualized interest. I called Racine Police Department only because how that they were doing it, not letting me participate. I called, they didn't even let me participate in parent teacher conference. I think the doctors, everybody, when you go on the street and they're on part of the conditions of the congress participating when I was still in my school, and it's like, how do you people who get the children family service have made it impossible for me to do what I have to do and I have been trying. I contacted the fucking Federal Bureau of Investigation, and I know y'all know that. I contacted the Department of Justice. I contacted everybody that I fucking possibly can. It's nothing. Like, wow, I've been trying to do my best. And this is what they did to me. The fucking court-appointed attorney named Ryan, I don't have that notice for me to meet, stalk me and Racine from my Facebook video. Have her fucking paralegal come and stand up when I was down at Festival Hall and Racine was not. She said that she found my location on fucking Facebook. Didn't even ask me. Have her come to me and say, well, everybody wants to put your ass. Then harass me. You know that fucking trouble. Like, she lied to the judge when she texted me that she was going to tell me. They didn't fight me the whole time. I recorded them lying because if I didn't lie, I have tried to have known it. You won't find nothing from 2012 because I have been trying this whole time. And they sit here and keep abusing me. And I have two shoulders. See, they call it this one. Let the and that is more clear to you that as long as I can work and shit like that. There's no place to gun in this community like this because they are still I cannot do
What's this?
Okay, I see you. Since my baby, I went to a social called Safe Room. Okay, good. Robert Davis. Oh, yes, you can.
That's
Yes, you
going
can.
on. You have concerns?
No.
Express them very.
I'm saying, we don't need that. That's his power. Your city inspectors came, they know they did last month. They had body demand. Putting it up to, they knew I was cleaning myself with my baby. I had They were not previous to that. I thought the show was and he went up.
Ms. Davis, is there anything else? What can we do for you today? I understand.
Okay, so the eight is
You can't have anything that all that occurred, we take that up
and told me, if you do, that I was on some love her that I didn't get it. And I'm with it, I'll set you there. I don't know that. They put me on the show. I'm like, I'm never going. You know what I'm doing? I'm doing it. Fucking very small. I'll get it from you. I'm like, what? I was like, okay. And this is the thing. I read it about it, and this is that person shut my blood down. And I thought this was really good. And so, that's the issue. You are always, you know that you tell people, you are not going to do that. You are not sure, but you come. Able to go from there, your agency have to leave it time.
Ms. Davis, do you need anything else from the court?
I feel like we're losing
We really have other things to do. If you have concerns, you can express it to the public safety. Director.
let somebody else, when I go to the public safety, and you talk, what about your, they're
You can
meeting,
file
they're, I have, and when I try to file a complaint, you know what they did, minimum. Sure, or whatever, he said that it was only about going to go to jail, for when I was in RTO, okay? I filed complaints about all that shit, he knew. I said, in fact, I passed it to the Northern Development Center. And he's like, just leave it alone, why are you worried about it? You know, I'm like, are you serious?
You have a great day. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying, right?
Do you understand, like I said, any of those issues you gotta take them with Kenosha County, with Kenosha Police Department?
And you,
We're not the ones that we're just here for the courthouse activity.
are you an employee of the sheriff's department?
We're just to make sure they're here for court.
Okay, so I want you to understand that they cannot continue to steal. My dad paid for his house, and they are attacking and trying to take my son. So I'm not gonna be able to raise my son. My mom, she takes care of her. She takes care of her, and I can't. Okay? Now, they just stole my son from me. You understand
I
that?
understand, but you gotta take that up with them, okay? Our business is done.
No, you participated. You participated.
Look at it.
What's your business? It is one. They stole my daughter from me, put her on my phone stamps. In the used car. For fucking JB Byron. The fuck?
Okay. So they sit there and did me that. Lied. Sit up here. I don't give a fuck what happened. You don't just take no motherfucking guardianship from me and give it to my mom after these stupid bitches been lying the whole motherfucking time. Then they say that this motherfucking agency have made motherfucking reasonable efforts. First of all, when these motherfuckers aren't committing a crime and they aren't doing wrong, they should not have any goddamn problem with me recording a goddamn thing whatsoever. These motherfuckers out here doing everything that they can. What is the motherfucking reasonable goddamn efforts that they have motherfucking made? These motherfuckers said a hearing on the petition. This lazy, fat, ugly, lousy bitch. See you later, Tyrell. This ugly, lazy, sloppy ass, non-working ass bitch, Heidi Shukebel. I don't give a fuck. I was not going to take a psychological evaluation because I didn't fucking have to. Because first of all, before they required that shit, them bitches was we want you to see your son too. You don't sit here and drain me and steal me. They don't give a fuck about my son. And then who the fuck was that fucking white bitch trying to act like Terrell? Oh, you want to keep me from talking? You want to protect Terrell? I'm not mad at Terrell. Terrell ain't did shit recent to me, ain't did no motherfucking harm to me. Other than them talking about that Terrell said that he rather for my son to go be with my mama. If Terrell decided, but this is the thing. How come they let everybody go back there with my baby, including Terrell, but not me? What the fuck did I do so fucked up that, why? Okay, you took him from me, but you took him from Terrell too. Why can't I go back there? They are treating me fucked up in this whole motherfucking situation. My son has never been fucked up to me. I have never been fucked up to my son. So what is the reason why they sit there? And then that motherfucking judge gonna play, and then that stupid ass bitch talk about she ain't return my phone because I go Facebook Live. I can't record on Facebook Live, bitch. Do you realize how many of y'all motherfuckers working together? How many of y'all motherfuckers working together? And y'all, none of y'all got my motherfucking back for anybody else to fucking see this shit. And I can't motherfucking record and have my own motherfucking back. They ain't even fighting me in my motherfucking weight class. They sit up here and stole my fucking baby from me. Because what the fuck they about to do to him in the motherfucking schools? Continue to not fucking talk to me. And Nash Elementary started the motherfucking bullshit. Matter of fact, it was Summers Elementary who started the motherfucking bullshit by forcing my baby to a motherfucking autism diagnosis, and he wasn't even old enough for that shit. Then lying and telling me that I had to, ain't nobody gonna do me like my son gonna do me. Fuck that. I don't want nobody more than I want my motherfucking self. I don't want nobody more than I want to have my motherfucking son. That is my baby. And these bitches, you fat motherfucker bitch. You lied. They ain't doing shit for me. These motherfuckers sit up here and lie and say that I was not trying to talk to them, man. I try to be so motherfucking nice to them raggedy hoes, man. They don't do their fucking job. Them bitches, I don't give a fuck about burnout. I don't give a fuck how horrible this city is. Y'all motherfuckers still should not get the goddamn job if you do not do the fucking paperwork. I don't give a fuck. Them bitches sit up there and motherfucking lie their ass off. This bitch was intentionally calling me Jasmine. I said, just please, can you call me Jasmine Renee Davis? This bitch will call me Jasmine and my son Terrell just to get off the motherfucking phone. These motherfuckers sit there. It says the agency has made reasonable efforts to return, and then they cut this fucking shit short. It's supposed to be a court date on motherfucking August 12th. I was giving them too much work. I was doing too much. They didn't want to return my emails. I was writing them long emails, send them questions, telling them, can you please send me all this information? I want to read this. I want to do that. Them bitches didn't want to motherfucking work. They had their mind made up from the fucking beginning. No. The agency primary responsible for providing services, and I'm not going to be violent to no motherfucking body. That's the goddamn thing. I don't care who it is. But do y'all see any violence in this shit whatsoever at all? Hell no. And then they give me a fucking guardian ad litem. I want y'all to see how I really fucking feel. I am fucked up right now. This bitch, I can't even fucking see my son. I gave birth to that boy. And these motherfuckers sit there, oh, you killed my mom's son. They killed my mom's son. And then what you doing? Making up for it with her fucking, what y'all about to do to my motherfucking baby though? Gonna sit there and steal I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Gonna sit there and steal my motherfucking son from me. Now I can't do shit with his school. Bitch, I'm talking to them bitches, holding them accountable. They want to keep my son dumb. Probably so them same bitches can fuck him later. For them same bitches can recycle him as a motherfucking commodity. Hell yeah, I'm gonna cut the fuck up. Because I do not appreciate this. Now y'all hoes can stop watching my motherfucking video because it ain't motherfucking over though. These motherfuckers said an inquiry has been made on the record to each participant in this proceeding as to whether each participant knows or has reason to know that the child is an Indian child. The provisions of the Indian Child Welfare Act do not apply. The child has been adjudged to be in need of protection services. From fucking who? Y'all, the same motherfuckers who, not me. What the fuck? Protection from fucking what? They didn't even gonna tell me. Because they want to keep fucking working. Bitch, please. And then I sit there and watch all of them, man. Just walk back there like I'm fucking nothing, man. To my baby. Like I'm dead. They treat me like I'm fucking dead. Hell no. You think I'm supposed to be happy about that? You believe I'm supposed to just accept that shit? Then them bitches talk about already telling me, oh, we're not gonna. You had this motherfucking shit planned to begin with. These raggedy ass clerks, they lying because they ain't doing their motherfucking jobs, and I gotta pay for it. And that shit is fucked up. I don't give a fuck what I did. If I did something to my son, right? If I did abuse him, but it was some rules to this shit, so I could be able to get my son, right? How come I could not do that? Then they lied and said I had to get a psychological evaluation. You know why they want me to get a psychological evaluation though? So they can prove further on, like, giving them an excuse. No, I'm not about to let y'all legally fucking kill me. I'm not going to agree to that shit. There was absolutely no reason for them to do what the fuck they goddamn did.
And then they gonna try to keep the motherfucking paperwork from me and gonna tell me to talk to my social worker about it. Bitch, how the fuck is that raggedy bitch my motherfucking social worker and y'all done closed the motherfucking case? That bitch is done. She did everything that she wanted to do. She ain't my fucking social worker. The bitch didn't want to talk to me and then sit there and tell me I can't bring my stuff in the fucking courtroom. Because she is the one that motherfucking Cardi gonna say they believe her. The judge said he don't have no reason not to fucking believe her. He was watching my motherfucking videos his goddamn self. The fuck? They sit there and they want to mistreat me. The same ass shit they been doing forever around this motherfucker. This motherfucker said that my son is needing protection services under 4813A. Wisconsin doesn't have been placed or contained in placement outside of his or her home pursuant to one or more court orders under. I work the fuck out of them bitches. I don't do shit outside of. They all the way at Wilson Elementary, them schools, and want me fucking up there seeing about my baby, knowing what the fuck. I'm reading the motherfucking book right now about them bitches, how fucked up they are in them goddamn schools. They are not working, and they sit there and fucking damn near kill me on motherfucking paper for what? I don't abuse these motherfuckers, man. They sit up here and harm me time and time and time and time and time and time again. These motherfuckers play in my goddamn face. They lie. They hang up the phone on me. Nobody would believe that these motherfuckers was doing this shit unless I recorded. They are making fun of me while they still watch my shit. They watch my shit outside of work hours. They block me from even emailing the fucking courts. I can't even send out no letter to Rebecca Matuska-Matink, not to Brian Scheffler, not to Samuel Christensen to even appeal this shit or probably get what the fuck I need. They set this whole motherfucker up and they know it. Ain't no way they should have let this fucking court. And Rebecca Matuska-Matink is the one that's supposed to run this motherfucking courthouse. More than them judges, this is supposed to be a courthouse that she's supposed to make sure and keep intact. And these stupid ass clerks always on fucking bullshit. These motherfuckers sit out here and abuse me constantly, knowing goddamn well the paperwork was full of errors. How come they clerk of court did not catch that shit? This case was never supposed to stand. Not Chapter 51 me, not incompetence in me, not none of that shit. They said that I'm my son's adopted mother. That alone is so many errors. They never asked me to participate in the permanency. None of that shit. They didn't get none of that shit from me. None of it. I don't know if Terrell liked me for real or not. I don't care. But his mama has always motherfucking shown how much she would rather her son be with her than fucking me. And for her to come to court, I ain't never seen her at no motherfucking court. It was good to see that she showed up for her motherfucking son because these motherfuckers have been playing the fuck out of him the whole motherfucking time too. Ain't nobody about to sit here. And them motherfuckers said that I failed all the motherfucking drug tests too. Anybody gonna clean that up? Since they watch me on my Facebook page so much, when have y'all seen me use a fucking drug? When have y'all even seen me go to the motherfucking Workforce Development Center and take a motherfucking drug test? When have y'all motherfuckers even, y'all here, I can't even call to the Workforce Development Center. Them motherfuckers don't even let me talk to them on the motherfucking phone. I ask questions and I can't. I'm not coming for your job. I'm coming for my own stuff, for my own goddamn life. These bitches try to act like they fucking scared of me. They know motherfucking well I never harm them, but they know they'll get their ass kicked in court. And that's the motherfucking problem. Because all it takes is truth. And I've been so fucking generous telling them, please just do this. I filed for a continuation. They push it down to an adjournment. Of course my shit was gonna get denied. That's the wrong thing to fucking file. They won't let me do shit. I couldn't even get a fucking attorney if I fucking wanted to. They wasn't even about to tell me about if it was not for my mother. They wasn't even about to tell me about motherfucking court. These bitches say I don't give a fuck about their own motherfucking lives, man. These motherfuckers sit out here and said the agency primary responsible. And I'm gonna tell you something. Pamela Condo's lied and said that she was gonna set up a meeting to talk to me before this court hearing, and she did not. They keep lying because they already said, how you gonna schedule an emergency? He kicked me out the courtroom before, right? On February 26, 2026. For breathing and laughing. How could I keep it together as much as them motherfuckers was lying? He stopped me from talking when I tried to explain how they were searching through Indian reservations about me. My mom don't listen to me about what I want to do about my son for his school, for what he want to wear to school. Okay, I'm sitting here and like I try to make him healthy. I ain't gonna be able to do shit for my baby. That is my child. I ain't never abused him. It ain't fucking. That shit ain't fun to me at all, man. I am not fucking sick. I am not fucking mentally ill. It's what the fuck do they expect for some shit like this? How many of them bitches probably on my fucking drugs or something like that? Motherfuckers sit up here. You fucking played me. It's my son. It ain't like it's his daddy. It ain't like it's somebody else. That is my fucking child. That's my baby. I did not give birth. Motherfuckers didn't tell me that I was gonna have to give my son up for adoption when I first had him. I never planned to give my baby up. It ain't the same as motherfuckers ask me to be a surrogate mother or something like that. Because I know that deep down inside, he gonna always wonder why my mama leave me. I'm the one that's taking care of my fucking baby. He wasn't. Look at him now. Look at the way he fucking walk. Look at him. They doing something to my son. And they fucking know it. They lie too motherfucking much. Motherfucking Department of Public Instruction even watching my motherfucking Facebook page. And they show me that they motherfucking watching my shit. These motherfuckers said, my child has been placed or continued in placement outside of his or her home, pursuant to one or more court orders under 48.355, 48.363, and 48.3565 Wisconsin stats. The agency primarily responsible for providing services. has made reasonable efforts to return the child to his or her home, but reunification and further reunification efforts with the child's parent or parents are unlikely or contrary to the best interest of the fucking child. What the fuck they mean? I don't have to have a house to take care of my son. Gateway Cafe called the police on me and lied and said that they allegedly that I looked like I didn't have no fucking money to eat there. I tried to get up and leave. Kenosha Police Department told me to stay there until their supervisor came. They lied and said that I was unresponsive in their fucking restaurant. No ambulance came. I was Chapter 51. Division of Children Family Services never did anything to make sure that I did what I was supposed to do. I wrote them, I said, if you guys want me to get my son back, the county has properties, the county has houses, land, you know what I'm saying? I asked for a list of the land. I said, put your money where your mouth is. I was putting in motherfucking work. They ass did not tell me about the resources that this motherfucker has. They did not make sure them social workers supposed to do all that they could to make sure that I got what I needed for my son and for me, so that and they have the shit out here. And they lying to say that I did not. Why? I could be homeless with my fucking child. So what? He won't be on no motherfucking Social Security, I tell you that. He won't be in no motherfucking special education. When I told that motherfucking police officer that I did not want my son to be autistic and my son was not autistic, that motherfucker told me, wait a minute, it seems like you might be mentally ill. If you believe that your son is not mental, if your son that has autism, if you put a child that is little into a situation where that's all he sees. When I worked at the Boys and Girls Club as an educational specialist, them motherfuckers fired me, made my son have a babysitter, did not want me to even have my son there, to be around other children. I have no chance of getting my son to a great position in his life. Now, forever, I gotta look at my son be a mate of somebody else. They ain't fucking depend on these fucking services because I was not letting them fucking call him abusive. I was telling them, send me what I'm supposed to have so that I can understand your program. I want my son to get something better. No, them motherfuckers give my son bare motherfucking minimum. For every goddamn thing. You want my son to be a fat, lazy piece of fuck so y'all can give him all the diseases that y'all can ever motherfucking create so y'all can keep him with a little bitty penis and out of motherfucking breath in special education and not teach him. He is too fucking smart for that shit. And all y'all motherfucking bitches know it. And everybody fucking know that shit. And he ain't get that way because of them. Ain't nobody tell me that I was not with my motherfucking son. Oh, y'all want to talk about 2020? Hell yeah. Just like I knew I need to come out here for a motherfucking breather because ain't no telling I would have motherfucking... Man, listen, I was not trying to really raise my voice from the jump with them bitches. No. I'm too motherfucking hurt right now to deal with them stupid raggedy ass bitches. They making a motherfucking mockery of my motherfucking Facebook page as hard as I'm motherfucking fighting. Bitch, what you got a Facebook page for any motherfucking way? To show ass on something so motherfucking tight, raggedy ass, spooky ass hoes. All them ugly ass bitches what motherfucking get. Raggedy ass motherfucking courtroom and every goddamn thing else.
bitches ain't on shit. Raggedy ass bitches. They ought to feel bad. Them bitches can't even motherfucking face me. They don't do they motherfucking work. For nothing. They don't even don't tell me. They're not gonna read my electronic mail. How else can I talk to you? Not even 30 minutes. Oh, it wasn't good enough for y'all. But guess what? It was. Because guess what I was doing? Posting on the law officer Jasmine Renee Davis page on Facebook. Showing this shit. Showing all the emails I sent. It's not good enough. You don't sit there and let somebody go off of a diagnosis like I can't prove my motherfucking self. And these motherfuckers lie. I work my ass off reading this shit. This shit ain't easy sometimes to sit with. I have to relive a lot of this shit over and over again to make sense, to prove to these motherfuckers. And yet and still, they do not care about me. Sit up here and he gonna talk about he don't have any motherfucking reason not to believe what that bitch sent him in a motherfucking memo. Nigga, you watch my motherfucking Facebook videos, you see how hard them hoes been lying. But they don't care. What can I do about it? Nothing. Oh, I should be glad that them motherfuckers ain't killed me, huh? I should be glad that I got my own motherfucking life. Only reason why I'm living because I got off the motherfucking drugs. Shit. Because I got off the motherfucking drugs. They didn't have me on medicine. Them motherfuckers had me on life, end of life motherfucking drugs for no motherfucking reason of my own. Shrinking me, giving me pain. No, they wouldn't give me no motherfucking pain medicine. You know why? Because they would have explained. Why would Jasmine Renee Davis need pain medicine? What is happening and y'all not treated? So they decided to give me some Balta for some motherfucking pain. And that's a mental health drug. These motherfuckers ain't listening. These motherfuckers want to hear what they want to hear. It is what it is. 4 motherfuckers look like they're watching my page. How many of them are from the fucking Kenosha County government? When nobody fucking, if they would have told my son what was really happening, I wonder would he have cried. Why? They didn't want him to understand the truth. They didn't want him to see the real goddamn picture that they just stole my son from me. For what? I have the law offices of Jasmine Renee Davis on Facebook, and I also have a YouTube paid channel. My name is Jasmine Renee Davis, and it tells a whole lot of the story. But what they trying to say I stole from motherfucking Kenosha, Wisconsin, though? I did not abuse my son. No. Motherfuckers, what they looking for? Because why do they these motherfuckers keep going to dumbass motherfuckers and letting them give them stupid ass shit and then come and get me as a motherfucking cancellation price? Or they're lying to these motherfuckers who are healthy, that are looking toward me and see how beautiful I am, and they would never look my way twice because of the shit on me. Because why? They're motherfucking, they are the ones who wants to be so pretty in the sight of everybody else's motherfucking eyes. But I don't see them that way. And they know I don't see them that way. And they know they don't see me. And them bitches see, what you want to be so much like me, but bitch, you love to hate me. No, bitch, you want my name.
You don't want my motherfucker to see me in the motherfucking real deal, bitch. The fuck? Hell nah. This shit is an outrage. These motherfuckers said Division of Children and Family, the division has arranged for and provided coordinated services, including but not limited to case management services, parenting, education, urine analysis, and mental health services. This is all a motherfucking lie. What the fuck urinalysis testing for? For what? I don't have to surrender my motherfucking bodily fluids to them. The hell? These motherfuckers said, 7, it is not in the best interest of the child that a petition to terminate parental rights be filed with the respect to the child. That make it make sense. How are you saying both of them? Because you already motherfucking know that this baby is a good baby. And I don't know what good is, but that motherfucker right there, he mind his own shit. This is everybody fight but his. And he's the one that got all the motherfucking control out here. Cause these motherfuckers sitting there pimping him. And for me I could have easily submitted and did everything they wanted me to do. I could not do it. I don't love him that motherfucking much. I do not love you or nobody else at all. And you can write that down and you can replay that bitch. You can get a motherfucking billboard and put it in let that shit fly. Because I'm never going to sit here and let them motherfucking diagnose me and kill me and fuck me up. And give me a further motherfucking social or civil motherfucking death. Hell no. It was no motherfucking way that I couldn't have fought this shit on my motherfucking own. And I could have. Them bitches is not prepared for fucking battle. These bitches are weak. And they are not fighting on behalf of Kenosha. And they are not fighting on behalf of Kenosha motherfucking County. And they know they ain't. Nah, for real. And if this what y'all motherfuckers represent, it's a goddamn problem. Then these motherfuckers said, it is in the child's best interest that the person be appointed guardian with full powers enumerated under 48.023 Wisconsin stats. The petition is one granted to Ferry R. Lee, is appointed guardian with full powers. Enumerated under 48.023 Wisconsin stats, the duty and authority to make important decisions in matters having a permanent effect on the life and development of the child, and the duty to be concerned about the child's general welfare, including but not limited to the authority to consent to marriage. What the fuck? That's the first thing they got on the goddamn list, marriage. First of all, how the fuck you marriage to who, bitch? I had a bright future plan for my baby. Lots of fun, science schools, technology, traveling. I'm building right now. Motherfucking shit, and I don't keep my son out of nothing. And I ain't a delusional ass bitch. Oh, it don't matter, bitch. You ain't doing shit for your son. All you do is be on Facebook all day. You're homeless, bitch. You're not even trying to suck dick and get in a nigga house so you can fuck that nigga. Just use his house. Go and get you a boyfriend. So at least you have a roof over your son's head. You know how to do this shit. What else a bunch of motherfuckers around here doing?
Did you know that your shawl was in there? You dropped it on the floor.
Oh, you talking about that piece of lace?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'll go grab it. I didn't know it was in there. I'll go get it.
Yeah, you went to go in the other door there.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know. I'll go grab it. Should I go grab? Do y'all want me to get it now? I'm just trying to.
No, I just wanted to let you know.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I had got like 10 yards of lace from Amazon. And so I have been cutting it and using it for all kinds of stuff for like over a year now. And that's just a piece that I use for all sorts of stuff. I use it for all sorts of stuff. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna go get it I'm gonna read this though. These motherfuckers said the authority to consent to marriage, enlistment in the U.S. Armed Forces, major medical, psychiatric, and surgical treatment. And they motherfucking put in bold psychiatric and surgical treatment and obtaining a motor vehicles operator's license. My mom don't even believe like I believe. I can heal the fuck out of my son. And they know it. And they don't believe the power that I have. You know why? Because them motherfuckers want to keep control. For what? Y'all motherfuckers got me out the picture. What the fuck do I have but myself so all y'all can watch me? No. This motherfucker told me and I'm done. Done what? I'm going to fight you raggedy bitches. I don't owe you shit. Not none of y'all. I fight every single one of them. I fought for my dad so he wouldn't die. They fucking sit there and abuse my daddy. I fought like I ever could. They sit there and let that nasty ass motherfucking attorney do dumb ass shit. The authority to represent the child in legal actions and make other decisions of substantial legal significance concerning the child, but not the authority to deny the child the assistance of counsel as required by Chapter 48. The right and duty of reasonable visitation of the child. The rights and responsibility of legal custody, except when legal custody has been vested in another person or when the child is under supervision of the Department of Corrections. Under sections 938.183, 938.34, 4H, 4M, or 4N, or section 938.357, Wisconsin statute of supervision of a county department under section 938.344D, 4M, or 4N, Wisconsin statute. This includes educational decision-making authority. This is the final order for the purpose. They let that motherfucking Baylor run the show today too. He goes and he talking all motherfucking like nigga. The way you talk to me, you're not being professional. You acting like you motherfucking know me, and you don't. It is no reason why y'all treating me this way because I be catching them up on their lives, so everybody see that they ass fucked up on they mad. So what? And maybe they ain't mad. Maybe that's what they intend to do. But I don't care because they have not told me that they just playing. This shit is all motherfucking written. I don't give a fuck what is in the cards for me or anybody else. This shit is the only thing that's going to count forever, long-standing, going down in history for all the years and all the fucking for the rest of time that I could not even keep my own son. Induce my labor temporary paralyze my motherfucking legs, bust my motherfucking water bag. I can't make up for this shit no kind of fucking way. And then, how can I expect his dad to say anything to me? He didn't. Because, first of all, this ain't their motherfucking business what go on in my household. And they want to get in some shit. They ain't even run their own motherfucking jobs accordingly. They let motherfuckers put patterns on their motherfucking courthouse lawn. I don't eat animal products. I'm not on drugs. I deal with all the things that I have to do. Yes, I'm hard on a lot of motherfuckers because I have to be. Because I don't have to take this shit. Because I can be in a position that I'm in and deal with my shit accordingly. But a lot of this shit, I didn't have to go through like this. The choices I made to steal. The choices I made. They fucking reference me even get kicked out of fucking a church. But that's not the only church in the whole motherfucking world. It's richer churches than that. I don't give a fuck who the leader is. Because I don't never have to go and look for someone's leadership. I can go and get the motherfucking word of God. Of the fucking shit that has been written too. I can hear your motherfucking message and go on and build my own shit if that's what the fuck I want. I could have went anywhere in the world and stayed and been and actually seriously been in church on some real shit. I choose to motherfucking been hungry many times, knowing that I can steal, not going out there and steal. It's the way that motherfuckers do things. You don't do things unprofessionally and knowing everybody is fucking looking at you. Do it on your own time. My own time has shit nothing to do with them. They fucking interrupted me on my own motherfucking time. That's what I have a problem with. They be on work time. I don't even go click on it. I don't even know. I don't fucking stalk their page. And I know whoever looking at my shit, I know they see that I'm not motherfucking watching their pages. It could be a motherfucking celebrity that's so goddamn handsome and beautiful, fine, sexy, elegant, fucking rich. I don't be fucking with them like that. I might play somebody's song over and over again. Might make a little comment about something every once in a while. Shit. But I do not be stalking no fucking body. And all the shit about following and all that shit, a lot of times I be following, that's because I like something that they are doing, or I want them to know that I fucking exist. That's it. I'm not following because I want to be like them. I know that motherfuckers, them, no, they don't own me. I want to see what's happening with them, what's up with them. For them to be fighting me so motherfucking hard, though, to not even give me the courtesy of the motherfucking court. That's another problem that I have. What about me? If I was so fucked up, I guess they waiting to see when I turn the page what's gonna happen. Next, huh? I'm not gonna kill myself. I'm not gonna go and put a needle in my motherfucking arm and then turn around and put a motherfucking narcon in the other one. I'm not gonna go and prostitute and get AIDS and pass it around to every motherfucking body. I'm not gonna blow up a fucking school and motherfucking go on a rampage and do some dumbass shit to these bitches. I ain't scared. I'm not gonna go around and slap all of them in their motherfucking face, even though they deserve to get pimp slapped. And half of them bitches want to get pimp slapped. The same ass fat ass bitch was just at my mama's house on Monday. My groceries was delivered. This fat ass bitch, you should have seen the big ass smile she had on her ugly ass motherfucking face. When that motherfucker delivered them groceries. That bitch ain't never sit there. She always seemed like she hate to see me on the motherfucking phone. That bitch act like it's always a thorn in her ass when she motherfucking talk to me. Even if hey, what's up? What's going, what you guys want? Nothing. No. You want to sit there and judge me from what you see off my motherfucking Facebook page. But do you understand this is my motherfucking life, bitch? My whole motherfucking every goddamn day. My whole real life. But guess what, bitch? It's somebody that's looking to see y'all motherfuckers too. All that y'all doing. Even the biggest, the baddest of you motherfuckers. These motherfuckers collecting retirement pension. So they gonna always have access to y'all motherfucking direct deposits and all of that shit. These motherfuckers, friends of the court, they own some, they working. I don't care. That's what they own. They spend their whole life doing this rushing till they fucking die. They in this shit so fucking deep. They wear ankle bracelets that motherfuckers don't see. That's not my life. I don't want to live like that. These motherfuckers all in this shit. They all like slavery. They all in jail. They all sick. They all fucked up, and they don't want to change their shit. I'm not about to do this shit with them. I don't have to. No, I do not have to. I don't have to deal with this shit. I don't ever have to go through this shit with them. I don't care. This is who I am. And it is no reason for them. All of them was able to go back there, but not me. I was in jail dealing with some of the worst situations. Way worse than my son would have ever did me. And I did not fight any of them. Oh, was it because I was in jail and I didn't want to catch a charge? So apparently I got some motherfucking sense. To go ahead and finish this video here. I'm Jasmine. I gotta go through everybody else. What y'all want? What y'all idea for me? To kill me out here in the streets? It wasn't the best interest of my son not to take my parental rights. It would have been fucking illegal for you to take my. You would not want that motherfucking fight on your hands. They don't even qualify for that motherfucking fight. And I'm not scared to tell them. I'm not scared to talk to Gerard T. Delvillo. How the fuck? Why? Because he had a law degree and he ran for fucking judge? Are y'all fucking serious? Whose guy is that? This motherfucker sit there and charge me with shoplifting. And no proof. But drop the weed charge. And they had the motherfucking weed. And they had the motherfucking little golden looking thing that I had. That I will put my cigarettes in, and I will put the motherfucking blunts in. Somebody gave that to me. Maybe because they knew how pretty I am, and maybe because, motherfucker, if I'm smoking this shit, it must be serious. And they knew where to get more from. And I really wasn't getting a whole bunch of gifts. And they kept that shit. And they can't. They never called me and asked me to come pick up my motherfucking shit. That case was done. I was not charged with it. Give me my motherfucking evidence. The weed too. And everything else. I had just got that motherfucking stimulus payment. This motherfucking courthouse still have not gave me my bond money back from there. They're supposed to charge me $600. They charged me $2. They run cases together, and you know what the clerks say? Oh, it's for the convenience of the courtesy of the fucking courts.
to save them money. You're going to lose if somebody really fights you for real. And they know that. When are y'all gonna ever realize what's happening around this motherfucker? They arguing over motherfucking street cars and shit around this stupid ass motherfucker right now. Fuck, can you afford to keep that motherfucker running? Then you tell motherfuckers that they can't get paperwork, they gotta go online. Y'all motherfuckers, bitch, Rebecca Matuska-Matik told me to sign an affidavit saying that I found out about my bond money from a newspaper article. Bitch, ain't no motherfucking way you about to have me to sign a goddamn lying ass affidavit, bitch. Knowing motherfucking well it's some other money that I know that I at this motherfucking shitty treasurer's motherfucking office that was not that motherfucking bond money, that was mine in my name. I even said my date of birth, but the motherfuckers wanted me to confirm the address, and I didn't know what address it was, so that fucked everything up. And then the motherfucking John Morrissey sent a motherfucking police in plain clothes into the municipal building fucking lavatory and was kicking doors and every motherfucking thing, telling me I had to get up out of there. What did I do? I didn't do nothing wrong. I found that shit out, and they said that they had got a call, that I was calling they local. How did y'all know that I was in this bathroom? Why do y'all play me like that? Watch my every move like that. If I want to move in silence, I should be able to move in motherfucking silence. Nah. And I was sure wondering where the fuck my son was at too. That bitch put her motherfucking hands on my baby too. And I asked him, I said, who is that putting her hands on my motherfucking baby like that? I don't give a fuck. You don't push him away. That I can put my hands on him all the fuck I want to put my hands. But I guess all y'all, let me put my hands on you and see what the fuck happened. Or what you would rather pay me $2, huh? All of them went into the back room. My mama didn't ask how come I couldn't come. His daddy didn't ask. And his motherfucking daddy mama didn't ask. And then Gerard T. Davila went right there too. How can you support my son where they're not even properly doing an individualized education plan to get somebody smart enough to even teach my baby? I never fought the motherfucking teachers as hard as I fight them now ever fucking before. They didn't even ask my permission to send him to school in fucking race C. You said how long was I in there? I wasn't even in where? I don't know what you're talking about. Bathrooms are for about should be take more time than 10 minutes or so. No one is listening to you, Rambo Boo. Okay, I'm gonna ask you, if you keep talking, I don't care what you have to say. You don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to block you. I don't care who the fuck you are. I am going to literally block you. I don't need you commenting on my shit. Don't tell me what shit is. The bathroom is for you 10 minutes or so. You professional ass motherfucking high class, high sedity ass motherfucker. You understand that? How much meat do you motherfucker? How much animals do you eat? I don't do cannibalism. I don't even eat motherfucking animals. I'm not on drugs and I care. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I am Jasmine Renee Davis. So my shits take a motherfucking while. Because guess what? Ain't shit sinking their motherfucking flesh, trying to attach to my motherfucking flesh, clog me up, and every motherfucking thing else. And if it's 10 minutes, so guess what? I was trying not to get motherfucking frostbitten. I was out fucking side. Nowhere to go, trying to dry my motherfucking hands. If it's a bathroom, it's a motherfucking bathroom. Don't tell me shit. You don't know shit. It don't matter. The fuck? What are you saying? I don't use a motherfucking Wi-Fi. You a goddamn lie. I hardly ever get on anybody motherfucking Wi-Fi. You a goddamn lie. Shut the fuck up. I swear. Get the fuck away from me. I swear. You are a bad actor. Whoever you trying to act like or whatever you doing, I don't like it at all. So, talk to you, whoever the fuck you are, with the same energy that you motherfucking bring in.
I have to check by Jody. It's not gonna have much going on. I don't think. So I hope they take it off the highway because I don't still have it. They're on you. Yeah, they're on.
I don't think she works a 40-hour work week.
I think she has my 7 manufacturing. That's fine.
Let these niggas act like they can tell the fuck. Like they the godparents of motherfucking Kenosha. Are y'all motherfucking serious? Like y'all wanna fucking tell me? I told this nigga, you ain't my uncle. And if you was my uncle, I ain't never had an uncle that was in control of my motherfucking life. I don't know what the fuck these niggas think because who? I don't care what you have to say. I already know this shit. Oh well, but guess what I'm doing? Recording. What are you doing? Watching me fucking record? They don't have to do their job because I recorded Facebook Live. That's what this fucking clerk said. They don't have to talk to me on the phone. They don't have to do shit because I recorded Facebook Live. Bitch, your job does not say that you cannot do your job if I recorded Facebook Live. But when did I start recording Facebook Live? When you bitches started motherfucking lying too goddamn much for me. This shit been going on way before. Look what they've been doing in courts. Unlawful motherfucking evictions. Letting these motherfuckers put all this shit on me with no motherfucking proof constantly. They believe them bitches because them bitches, they fight for them niggas. They lie for them niggas. They down for them niggas. They do whatever for them niggas. They ride or die for them niggas. They owe them to motherfucker believe they lies, man. You're gonna get that from me. You niggas out there need that in the fucking shit y'all in, huh? Ain't not one paperwork saying that Kenosha, Wisconsin have released the motherfucking custody of my son. Nothing out here saying that Division of Children and Family Services is going to be out the motherfucking pictures. Y'all believe that this shit is over. No, they got me out the motherfucking picture to keep raiding my mama house. All in my mama motherfucking business, trying to get her to be a foster parent so they can get in her motherfucking bank account and track her and see her every motherfucking move. They want to know who her friends are and everything. Yes. Now, them motherfuckers telling my mama to give a list of where she be going, her friends, or they want to know all of that shit. Who does that? Why would you ask somebody? Why would you put somebody in a situation like that? What makes y'all any better to fight me than my mom? My mom is the number one that can fight me. My dad is passed away. The fuck you mean? Why you going to court?
Unfortunate circumstances.
That's what they charging you with?
Yeah.
I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Are you charging them? Shit. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Why you going to court?
See? Oh shit, my dog got to fight this shit.
So what you gonna do about it?
Let's see if they go this way. That's what I'm gonna see. You know, I'll find out.
And then, so you want your dogs to keep fighting?
No, see, they already killed the dog that far. But I'll still go back out.
I'll be here too. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. But maybe they can try to give you something. Fucking work through this shit. Nobody had to have a motherfucking chill. They don't got no motherfucking. Why? Because they get the education, they get to sit in motherfucking buildings like this.
I walk back around here, so I gotta walk down here.
I never had to go through them. If my mama wanted my son to be at her house with her like this, I didn't have to have him to do this shit. I've never led my son astray in his education. I did not know. But these schools had a bigger responsibility not to mislead me and take advantage of me and diagnose my son and do what they do through this motherfucking special education. My mom about to send my son to Horlick High School. What the fuck? They have schools for gifted children. They have all kinds of stuff. And that's the school that she's choosing to send him to. I don't give a fuck how many grandchildren have motherfucking, I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I don't give a fuck how many grandchildren have motherfucking graduated from that motherfucking school. His own sister, they sit there and fucked up in the fucking schools. Forced her, hurried her through high school. Knowing through COVID and all that shit, she did not have her proper credits. Racine only needs 21 bitch ass credit. Kenosha needs 26. That is not appropriate for them to have sent Divine Davis to Racine. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. It's always a motherfucking problem for these motherfuckers to continue to do the dumb ass shit that they are doing. She didn't get no motherfucking education from them. And she's sitting here and going to work. She goes to work. She pays her own motherfucking bills. She can handle this shit. And she's proven I have. Everybody has. That don't matter to them. They are sitting here wasting us away because of a threat about what they motherfucking have, about what they motherfucking did to come up. Now these motherfuckers see, oh, Microsoft coming here. Oh, now y'all got bigger motherfuckers coming around. But when you guys were little guys, who did you step on to look bigger? What do they call that? Equity, equality type of shit. I don't give a fuck if Corey is watching. What do Corey have to do with me? Nothing. Shit, I'm sitting on these courthouse motherfucking fake ass steps right now. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Shit, man. The fuck? These motherfuckers sit out here and swear they doing something. These motherfuckers sit there and get to apply for all kind of crisis money and all kinds of shit when they lose something important to them. The fuck do I get? This. Lost. They don't, you know why? I say, why would you all take the blame and not take serious when somebody pass away and your death is not natural? You do not go hard out here and let motherfuckers know how serious it is to lose someone like that. How important my dad was. Everybody grow up. Oh, are y'all going your way? Oh, it's just business. Oh, you don't care. Oh, my dad's grown. Oh, you grown. Oh, I can't tell you now. Oh, you don't want to listen. Oh, you yell at everybody. Oh, you don't get along. Oh, you're fighting your husband. Oh, you're doing this. You only know what the fuck I let you see. Never was I going to that motherfucker. One time I talked to Brett Baisley when he was trying to give some gifts to my household when I had that motherfucking apartment on 52nd Street. And they had bought all these gifts. I didn't take any of them. And I told him, he's asking him, and I was like, well, Terrell was like, he act like he ain't really want me on all this motherfucker bullshit or whatever. And I was like, no, you don't really have to buy Terrell anything. He don't really have to have anything. I already told him I didn't want anything. I actually told him they had to buy any of us anything. They came and they came into the apartment and brought the stuff. But Terrell, I still passed Terrell. It was no names on the thing. I said, here, Terrell. And just so happened, the box that I had passed Terrell was a shirt for Terrell. Motherfuckers look out for you in such a way. That box did not have a name on it. Whatever was in that box, Terrell could have motherfucking used it. You know why? Because Terrell have sense enough to do something to with his full motherfucker dexterity. Never once did I talk bad about him or nothing like that. And I called and I made one fucked up comment when these motherfucking police was about to fucking kill me. And I told them in Racine, Wisconsin, please don't kill me. They was about to fucking kill me out there. I begged them to suck their motherfucking dick and everything to not kill me. Them motherfuckers had their hands on their guns, moving stance this way, that way. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Going, you know what I'm saying? It was motherfuckers in their windows looking. They took me to motherfucking the hospital. Them motherfuckers the police told my mom to lie and said that I used the bathroom on her fucking floor. I heard that bitch. They thought I was high because they had me on motherfucking drugs and I was smoking weed. I was hearing what the fuck was going on. Shit. Shit. What the fuck? What's up? I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Shit. Heard that fucking female motherfucking police officer trying to convince my mama to lie on the motherfucking police report. Yeah, they did. No, I did not dookie on the floor. Anybody know I didn't do that. I went to grab my son and I was out in Illinois. Nobody was bothering me there. And I went to pick up my son to bring him back to Illinois with me. And my mama did not like that. And she made it seem like I was kidnapping him. That's my baby. I don't care how abruptly I come and grab my son and leave. He wanted to leave. That's my son. He knows he should be with me. Shit. And I was just about to figure it out in Illinois. I wasn't bothering nobody while I was in Illinois. I wasn't doing anything inappropriate while I was in Illinois. I was just trying to figure my way out. And in that way, I didn't have to worry about the stupid shit that I was dealing with in Wisconsin. Police officers telling me that I need to get in church, go to a church, or get on some mental health drugs and shit. Fuck y'all, man. These motherfuckers don't see a future for me. What? Oh, fuck. Say concerning things like what? What's the concerning things I say? What? For you, this is your culture. That's what you believe in. You don't know me. You cannot sit here and punish me because of your beliefs. Maybe your religious things. It's perfectly worlds that you don't even know about that are perfectly fine doing things. I never even killed anybody before. I didn't even ever do anything violent to my son. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. The fuck you mean? No, don't pray for me. Do not pray for me. What is this shit? How the fuck is your name in blue now? The fuck did they do? Oh, hell no. I ain't making you no motherfucking moderator. What the fuck? Okay, but apparently you said you speak for yourself and you get it. But apparently where you coming from, you're not. So for you to put that little note in there, I understand, I appreciate it. But look at what's happened when you're speaking professionally, yo. That's why I don't let it bother me, because I understand. But what about my son? What about me? This shit, they want me to believe that this is not a real world. This is like not a real thing. They're literally turning motherfuckers into fillets around here. Making it easy to damage them out. Making it simple for motherfuckers to just say that they are not classified as what? I guess when you get so much education, then only could you be recognized more than just a human being. I am getting a real education out here. And why are they trying to hide that from my son? And why are they trying to take me from my son? I was already in Kenosha motherfucking schools before. Gateway didn't want me. Carthage didn't want to be on no real shit. Hers and all these motherfuckers did not want me. Why do y'all try to act like y'all doing some shit to me now? No, don't pray for my son. Look like a lot of motherfuckers praying for him. Somebody doing something. That's my mom's motherfucking grandson. I understand that. Y'all motherfuckers, I don't care. Shit, they couldn't motherfuckers sit there and make sure. I'll wait for that. They sit there and gave my son image. If my son had a job, okay, fine. I ain't gonna be able to make sure he get nothing. Like, y'all all working with him, I understand that. But this ain't that. I want to see what? Don't lie to me. If you cannot tell me, don't lie on me. I cannot take the fall for nope. I don't want that. That shit affects me. I got too much fucked up shit on my name. Too much diagnosis. No matter how my life would be ended, depending on so much bullshit that is wrong on paper. Y'all do not understand. And definitely came pretty soon, huh? I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Still ain't took that motherfucking psychological evaluation. I don't give a fuck what they gotta say. I don't have to take that shit. The fuck? Are you gonna take my baby from me though because I don't want you to kill? So y'all believe that that's gonna do it? That's the straw to break the camera's back. And it ain't. I'm just gonna cry a little harder when I do cry. If I think about it, but all my tears ain't gonna be that. Fuck it. He at my mama's house. Shit. I don't give a fuck. He better not get a motherfucking diagnosis. They better not. I can keep following up with them bitches and begging them to talk to me. Yeah, man. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I don't like the way they do shit. I really don't. My son don't have to have their programs. I can motherfucking exercise with my son. I can do all that shit. Why they want to keep making money? Bitch, where? Where is it? You're not getting an education. Bitch, you're not doing shit with the money that you're making other than making it and lying on paperwork. Bitch, you're a liar. Then I said, I was happy to talk to that bitch from Families First, even though he doesn't. When I was at that motherfucking apartment on 52nd Street, they said my son don't qualify for Families First because he does not have 2 diagnoses. He is only autistic. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. So what other diagnosis have they given my baby? Which is now my mama's baby. The fuck? Dumbass motherfuckers, man. Y'all better recognize. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Every motherfucking body want the motherfucking glory to say that they this and that. I don't play them fuck ass games. Because guess what? Y'all still ain't gonna stop speaking on my motherfucking name. Stop talking about me. Y'all motherfuckers, it ain't over. I don't give a fuck. My mama don't make no motherfucking choices for me. I'm out here. And I don't give a fuck how sorrow, how misty blue I am. Motherfucker, I still can fight. I'm strong than a motherfucker. And no, I don't got no cancer to motherfucking beat, bitch. But you know what I got? A life to goddamn live, motherfucker. And ain't none of this shit gonna cause me no motherfucking kind of trouble. It's not going to stop me. And if I do it on my motherfucking knees, as they damn sure know I can't every time. If I choose to bring the Lord with me, which I don't have a Lord and I won't ever have to do that shit. They cannot do what the fuck that they are doing. Shit. Nah, and I'm not going to hate on her, on my mom, but I don't give a fuck. I have chosen to live my own life. No. She does not share the same views. She don't even appreciate my fucking hair being nappy. Get the fuck out of here. I don't even want my son's hair shaved on his fucking face. You know what I'm saying? She wants it shaved. Let the boy see who the fuck he is. Let him grow and let his shit grow so it can. This is the fucking problem. Once they start releasing them bodily fluids and shit at a young age, and for it not to multiply, it's hard. These motherfuckers don't know shit. And they keep going to all the murdering ass motherfucking doctors, dumb ass motherfucking leaders. All them bitches motherfuckers sit up there and act like they so this and that. No. I don't appreciate that shit. I can't even motherfucking make him how I want to make him. Motherfuckers don't like me. They don't care. They don't understand the hard responsibilities and shit I had to go through and the choices that I had to make and where I was. I handled that shit on my motherfucking own. I was going through a lot of motherfucking fights. You were going to your daddy. You didn't appreciate your daddy. You're getting exactly what your ass should be getting. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Motherfuckers sit out there and told me that. Bitch, go to hell. Like, bitch, how does it feel to be in hell or some shit? Okay. But it's still something to talk about. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Hell no. Going to a marriage where you never wanted me from the beginning? You don't know how that make me feel? These motherfuckers playing out here. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I can't get back a first marriage ever. I cannot do that. That changed the whole motherfucking trajectory of my life. And I got a baby out of that shit. That y'all have taken from me. That I can only see every so often. No. Why he gotta be on motherfucking? I didn't even want him to be on Social Security. And you know, one of my reasons was if my son ever wanted to go to the fucking military, he wouldn't be able to do it. That was a strong enough argument, though. That motherfuckers out here, man. this shit on YouTube. These motherfuckers having a field day around here. It's just because it's on paperwork. What the fuck did that matter? How many emails I sent to these motherfuckers wasn't valid? I could have easily submitted this shit to court. Yeah, but I also got the principle to the whole motherfucking matters. I want to have the conversation back and forth, understand something first. They don't have no terms or no rules of motherfucking what? Engagement. Going to win that big money? Are you going to win that big money? This shit ain't even over. It's over probably for them. It ain't even over for me. And now would I look crazy like a crazy bitch? Just let it go. Hell no. All the paperwork they got. What the fuck do a urinalysis have to do with me? How's that a services? So they put that in there. You know why? Because they said that I failed all the motherfucking drug tests. And you know what else? Department of Health. I don't even use drugs. I didn't even take any drug tests at all. I never took a drug test. And then the man I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. And then the man from motherfucking the job center didn't even send me my mail. I didn't have to email him. He had a job to do to send me my shit. And he never fucking sent it. But he is gonna send me that shit. Social worker fucking where? That bitch ain't my motherfucking social worker. I don't agree to that. That bitch gotta go. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I'm Jasmine. You know what? I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I'm Davis. I'm so upset with this shit. They're fucking stupid as hell. I'm sitting here so motherfucking heavy right now. This is what they do every day. That's the work that they do every day. And watch my motherfucking videos. For what now, bitches? What are you looking for now? Yourself? You trying to find yourself? Huh? What do you want? What the fuck do you want? You want to see some adventures of Jasmine Renee Davis? The fuck do your nut that ass want? What do you great big individuals want too? Oh, y'all motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers said, the way that they sent that motherfucking email, I'm gonna get a copy of that motherfucker. That was a attack note. These lazy ass bitches won't admit that they're not. All that they ask, question them bitches. And they gotta pay an intern for motherfucking Wisconsin Madison. Why would you corrupt that motherfucker and have him work around all you ugly ass bitches? He could do better than that. I don't give a fuck if this is Kenosha. Them bitches ain't living up to shit. For what? You ain't ever see a real motherfucker out here. All these fake ass bitches out here. Nothing ass, empty ass bitches. I didn't ask them hoes to give up shit. Shit. Hell no. I see all these motherfuckers going up and down the road. I ain't attacking none of them. And they all got a cussing out coming. I don't need to do that. They can whoop their own ass. Every single one of them already battled about the shit, I'm sure. And that's why they decided to go ahead and do it. They have already fought and won their motherfucking battle about their position in this whole motherfucking situation. I'm the one that is not accepting this shit. Let's wonder, why am I mentally ill? I'm not, but why is it that? Because you said so? Okay. Hell no. I see a Jeep and I see a raggedy looking ass motherfucker police. Damn. I ain't trying to be mean. Like ugly mean. Fuckers won't even watch their goddamn police cars. At what point do you grow up? At what point can I grow up? At what point can I learn something? I didn't have to go through none of this shit. My dad was there. I was there. I had shit. No, it ain't no motherfucking excuse. It ain't shit. I had to trust a motherfucker though. If I understand how hard a lot of shit was for me. I did great in the areas that I could, and I was fucked up and lousy in other areas. Shit. Never did I believe that I was gonna lose my dad. Never would I believe that I would have fucking lost my son. Or had to file for a motherfucking divorce. I filed for the divorce because I motherfucking wanted to. I'm not about to stay married to a motherfucker that I gotta go. No, you don't fucking want me for real. I'm not compatible with you. I don't even like you sometimes. No. Then I gotta deal with all these lower budget ass bitches fighting me. And then your mama don't like me too. Damn, what the fuck? Never want to be with a man where he has to choose between me or his mama. That is not fair. Fuck that. Y'all might choose your mama. Choose your mama. Shit. And I would never put my son in a position where he had to go through the shit that motherfuckers had to go through, man. Yeah.
I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. Just real up in that motherfucker fakely too sometimes. I'm sitting here eating this. Everything you say about others may apply to you. If you punishing me, if you try to say that everything that all this happened to me that I did, then so be it. But who did it happen to? Comments that I made to motherfuckers, yes, I said it on some real motherfucking shit anytime in my life. I ain't never lied on a motherfucker and said nothing like this ever about no motherfucking body. I don't care. It may have how. So if y'all trying to say that you using this to show me all of the sin that I have created and you swear that you're God's, be looking for yours to come. Be looking for yours to come. And where am I going to be? Healed. But remember that you didn't fuck with me. No, to snap y'all stripes and all that shit. I'm supposed to turn on you professionally in a minute. I ain't buying this shit that you talking to me. Motherfucking no. Shit from that bitch. What you mean, my social worker? You telling me that this bitch is still about to be in my motherfucking face? Hell, y'all crazy as hell if y'all believe. Try it. I will never go to a meeting for that bitch. I won't show up for shit. That bitch ain't never about to. I promise you, it won't be any motherfucker. I'm not going to one meeting for that bitch for shit. I don't give a fuck. Not one. For what? Tony Evers better get on the motherfucking meeting. That's who better motherfucking get on the goddamn meeting. I got something to do. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I have to send an email to verify if these bitches swear that they about to be in my motherfucking face. And I'm gonna come back on in a little bit for a live video. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I really